Hey guys, so for all of you who don't know yet, I did join the Warwick Skydiving Club. It was with them that I went to the wind tunnel a few weeks ago, and now I finally started my skydiving course. It consisted of 2 days of training. The first day we did all the theoretical work, and then on the second day we actually went and jumped. We drove to the drop zone on Friday evening, and as soon as we got there, we dumped our bags in our room and went to the bar to have a lovely evening. So without further ado, I give you Felix of the past.
Good morning. So we had a lovely night. At least I had. Nice and warm in my sleeping bag. I think the others froze, didn't you? So we had 8-ish hours of sleep and it's alright. It's not raining at least. I think it's a little bit of blue sky out there. And I'm now going to get ready and then ground school today. See you later. So I got dressed now and I'm on my way to the main building, and we were promised a rainy day, but sadly the weather can't hold up to that. The sun's shining and it's actually quite beautiful. For breakfast there will be last night's pizza, and let's have a look how things go. Hey guys, so it's noon now. We had our first 4 hours of classes, learned how to exit, how to land and everything, how to fly. Now we have a lunch break, and after lunch break we'll learn what happens if something goes wrong. It has been quite a lot of fun until now, and I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous, but I suppose that's sort of normal at this point. On that evening we went to Nottingham, which is the city closest by, and had dinner in a proper pub. I got myself lovely English fish and chips and a nice German beer. After dinner we went back to the drop zone, hung out a bit in the bar and played a bit of card games and had a merry evening. Soon enough though, we called it a night and went to bed. Hey, so morning number 2 in Langar. I just woke up, packed all my stuff because I don't want to get it later on, and now I'm going to get breakfast and prepare because today I'm finally going to jump. And yes, the day is again awesome, extremely beautiful. It's looking magnificent. Look at that. That is what a morning in the English Midlands can look if the sun is shining, and it is amazing. With the help of the professionals we then geared up and made our way to the airplane, looking like a crew of astronauts in our orange and blue jumpsuits. The 8 of us then climbed onto the plane, and as soon as the other 2 jumpers who went with us were on the plane, the door was shut and we made our way to the runway. It took us a few minutes to get to the right altitude, but eventually it was time to leave the aircraft. It is a real shame, but for obvious reasons I couldn't take my camera into the aircraft and film myself exiting. And this actually goes for the rest of the flight too. So for the time being we'll have to stick to me being filmed from the ground. But I wish you could see what I was able to see, because once you leave the airplane and hang underneath your canopy, it is a magnificent view over the landscape. With the first jump, of course, I was quite anxious not to screw things up, but with the second one I actually got the time to enjoy hanging in there and being where I was. Even though you have 3 minutes underneath your canopy, the time in the sky runs out very quickly, and then it comes to probably the hardest part of all of this, the landing.
No, he's gonna stand. Come on, he's gonna stand this. No, he stood it. He's way too good at this. Easy.
Wait, flare hard.
After our landing, we collected our parachutes and brought them to the hangar, where they were refolded for others to use afterwards. We then watched the others have their go and waited for us to have our second go, of which I sadly though have no footage because my camera ran out of battery. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did living through it. Stay safe and see you soon. I just want to thank Matt and Sebastian for their sublime cinematography. Without those two, the video would not have been possible, because I can't be on the ground filming myself jumping from the airplane. Sort of self-explanatory, isn't it? So thank you guys a lot.
No, you
what we're doing, buddy.